Hello, this is Voices for Learning, where we help you grow as a voice actor. My name is Susan. Thank you so much for watching, and I have a question for you. Did you know that this month of June is Audiobook month? So for the whole month of June, I am going to just be doing videos about audiobooks. Now I have another question for you. Are you sick and tired of auditioning for audiobooks? Do you wish that you could just have authors contact you and just say, hey, would you like to go ahead and narrate my audiobook for $250 or $300 per finished hour? Does that sound good to you? So what I'm going to show you how to do in this video is to increase your chances of getting those kind of deals where authors come to you and just say, hey, you want to narrate for me? Rather than you having to audition. So be sure to like, be sure to subscribe for excellent content and relevant content about audiobooks and all things voiceover. Here we go. All right, so here is a great tip for giving yourself the opportunity to not have to audition so much. Because, hey, let's face it, like auditioning isn't really all that fun. It's kind of like you're working for free. Wouldn't it be great if you could just go ahead and get books, just fall in your lap? Work that just comes, it's good paying jobs, and you know it's coming. So one tip I want to tell you about to allow yourself to do that, to not have to audition so much, is that when you do audition, only audition for books that are in a series. And so here I am on ACX, and I'm going to show you just kind of what to look for. So this is kind of like my profile where my gender is female and my compensation is $200 to $400. So we are only looking at books at this point, or audiobooks that need to be narrated by narrators that meet that criteria, that are female, and where the compensation is $200 to $400 per finished hour. So I'm looking at these top lines, these top row of books, and these do not look like they are in a series. Alphabet's quiz book, I don't really know what that is, and I'm just going to pass by that, although I'm sure you could audition for that and it'd be wonderful. So this first book right here, After Death, an Undead Chronicle. Typically when you see the word chronicle, that means that there's going to be a couple books in this series. So I'm just going to click on it. And yes, okay, so it is a Reanimate Saga book 2. And then I've already done this, but I know that what they are looking for is they say they already have a narrator for the first book and they want to do a duet for the second. Okay, so they're looking for a female narrator. They've already done the first book in this series with a male, and now they're looking for a female to complement the male. So that's what duet means. That duet narration means that there is a male and a female, or at least two different narrators, and that they are switching back and forth with dialogue. So whatever point of view chapter you're going to have that's told by the female, you're also going to have male dialogue interspersed within that chapter. Now, two things about this. If you are kind of feeling like, you don't really know how to do that, then just don't audition for this book. If you think you are open to learning how to do that, it's actually not too bad. It's pretty easy, and you can charge, I charge an extra $50 to edit any kind of book, because it's just a matter of piecing it together. So I charge an extra $50 per finished hour for that. And another thing about that too is that if you're just getting started in voiceover and you're just getting started narrating audiobooks, I would really encourage you to join different Facebook groups, join different voiceover groups that meet in person or over Zoom, and start compiling a list for yourself of narrators of the opposite sex that you want to work with, that you would want to work with on books like this. And that way you can kind of package yourself as, hey, yes, I do duet, and I work with multiple different narrators. So it's not just me and him, or him and her. It's me, and you can pick from, 3 to 5 different narrators that I work with for this book. So start compiling a list of that. Start, talking to different narrators who are of the opposite sex, because these duet narration books are all over the place and they pay really well. So this is an example, The After Death. This is an example of a book in a series that you would want to audition for, because you're going to get that next book in the series. It's just going to land in your lap. You don't have to do anything. You've already done the work for it. You audition once and then you get work multiple times. So let me go back and let's look at some other ones. Okay, here is another example. This is not a series, The Art of Innovation and The Art of Being a Great Leader, but we can tell it's the same author. And so I have an idea that if you auditioned for one, you were going to get both of them. And if the author, Xavier Johns, has started a series of The Art of Innovation, The Art of Being a Great Leader, The Art of Something Else, The Art of Something Else, you're going to be that narrator that gets that series. This is $200 to $400 per finished hour. You don't have to audition for the next ones. It's a series. So you audition once, you get paid multiple times, the work just comes to you. Let me look down here. Okay, I have Kame's Fated Mate. Hell's Gateway MC book. Let's see what it is. Book number 1. Now, see, this would be a really good one. And for those of you who don't know what MC stands for, it stands for motorcycle. So I'm going to kind of scroll down and show you. All right. So, and it's Shifter. It's a Shifter book. So this is I kind of think it's always really cool when authors sort of combine genres. So the motorcycle genre, that's a big thing. There's a lot of people who are interested in reading about Motorcycle Club. Basically, super hot guys that ride around on motorcycles and are really strong and can beat up anybody and are smart and know how to get out of trouble, and they'll protect you, and it's really cool. So these authors have combined that genre of the badass motorcycle dude with a badass dude who shifts into a really cool animal. So, Kame's Fated Mate. See this hot guy right here on the cover? Not only can he be a human, he can also be a wolf. And I've done books like this, and I'm just going to say they're kind of fun to do. And it's a series. So for $200 to $400 per finished hour, again, you're going to get that whole series. You audition once, you work a whole bunch of times without having to audition. And that's what we want. We don't want to keep on having to audition. We want work to come to us instead of us having to go to the work. That's how you establish yourself. So audition for these series. I know you're going to be great at it. And if you watch to the end, I have a bonus for you. My friend Anthony has a really, really, really good ACX course. If you're brand new into audiobook, I highly recommend you purchase this course. It tells you everything you need to know about ACX and how to do well on ACX. I wish I would have taken his course when I first started, because I wouldn't have gotten myself into some pickles that I had gotten into. And I think I would have really accelerated my growth on ACX if I had taken that course. So that is in the description. Be sure and just check it out. I think you'll really, really enjoy it, and it's very affordable too. So have a great day. Keep going. Thanks for watching. I can't wait to see you next time.